Hey, how you doing? I'm back at my parents' house today. It's the 11th of December in Michigan, so the weather is actually kind of warm for usually this time of year. Today is a high of 48 right now, but the low is 37. So I'm throwing down grass seed. Does that make any sense? What I'm doing is dormant seeding, supposedly. This is my first time trying it, and what I'm doing is throwing down grass seed now. There's a bag of grass seed now, so that all these bare spots will get a head start to fill in come spring. The weather is too cold for germination. The seed I'm using is Jonathan Green. It's a Black Beauty dense shade mix, so it has some creeping fescue in it, as well as the stuff that's in the Black Beauty Ultra. So it has Colganda. Let's take a look at the back. Maybe you can read that. Colganda Tall Fescue, Tall Tech Tall Fescue, Carson's Chewing Fescue, and then it has Eugene Creeping Red Fescue. So it's got two fine fescues that are usually good for shaded areas too, as well as the tall fescues are pretty good for shaded areas. It also has some perennial ryegrass and Kentucky bluegrass, about 10% of each of those. So we're talking about 50% tall fescue, about 30%, closer to 30% fine fescue, 10% perennial ryegrass, and 10% Kentucky bluegrass. This is the dense shade mix. And the reason I'm using dense shade is because there are four big maple trees around here. And this is the north side of the house, so it tends to get more shade on this side, and the grass doesn't grow in too well. Now, the mistake that I made this fall was I didn't take care of all these leaves. I came through and I did a cut. I mulched the leaves the first part of the year. Or the first half of when about half or 2/3 of the leaves fell down, I mulched them. Not the first part of the year. In the fall, back in November, I don't remember. But I was gonna come back and mulch the rest, and I didn't get a chance to. So instead, I piled up the leaves around the base of the trees, and the wind blew them off. And now everywhere that the wind blew them off, let's go to another tree. Well, the leaves piled up and, as expected, choked out the grass, and now there's more bare spots all around. So I'm back raking the leaves up, and I'm just gonna pile them down under the deck for now. If some blow back on, not a big deal, because I'll already have the seed down. But I want to get them out of the way so that I can get the seed down, and over the winter they can make really good contact with the soil. I was hoping the mulched leaves would break down over the winter and become really good fertile soil, which they already have started doing that in these areas, and you can see how dark the soil is over here. But this week was a little bit warmer of a week, but next week we're going back to freezing temperatures. Tomorrow is going to be raining. It's going to probably be snowing sometime soon. So over the winter, as the snow comes, it's supposed to fall down on the seed and push it down into the dirt, cover it up so that animals don't get to it. We'll see if that happens. But hopefully that'll give, when the spring comes, it'll give the seed a head start. When the ground is the perfect temperature and starts warming up, it's going to be damp all spring, and the spring rains, and hopefully that will get the grass to grow in real nice over here before the leaves come in on the trees and shade it out. and that'll hopefully give it a fighting chance to make it through the year instead of it becoming bare like it does over here. And that could also become bare because of the leaves falling down. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. This is called dormant seeding, and come spring I'll put down a starter fertilizer with weed preventer, and we'll see what happens. So if you want to stay tuned, I might add it to the end of this video, or I'm going to post this and hopefully post it while you still have a chance to dormant seed before spring comes. The best time they say for dormant seeding is anytime from during winter, really. So at late fall, when the temperatures have dropped below the germination temperatures, which are around 60-70 degrees or whatever it is, something in that area. When the temperatures drop below that and the seed won't germinate anymore, throw your seed down and they'll stick around all winter and should thicken it up. Now this is my first time doing it, so I don't know from previous experience what the results are going to be. Right now I'm spraying and praying, throwing the seed down and praying that it'll come out thick in the spring and into the summer and make this backyard not so drab and dreary. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you liked the content and my other content, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and ring that bell to get notified for future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.